I'm gonna be so real with you. Having a car in high school and being able to drive to school in high school is probably one of the crazy experiences you could have as a young age, because it just opens so many doors. Now the intro's over. Welcome back to the fucking channel. You feel me? We back with another video. One, my parents made sure that as soon as I turned the legal age for me to get a permit, especially in California, I got that shit. That I got it, because they was gonna put my ass to work slaving literally with my little brothers. But even though I was slaving, even though I had to jump into the system very, very early, it came with its benefits. That I was driving my parents' Benzes. So both my parents had one, a red one and a white one, and whatever one was in the garage that day, I would take whatever car I could afford to put gas in. Let's start there. I took, being in high school, I had the basic shit. I had my own parking spot. I didn't paint over that shit because I thought that shit was OD. I know some of y'all probably did. I fucked with it. I feel like just having a car, a nice one in general, and just having a spot was enough for me. I didn't need to wake up early enough to paint a spot. But to each his own. I always thought that shit was fire with the painted parking spots. For me, the best part about it was senior year, because I started driving to school in my junior year. Tell nobody, but senior year, I just felt like I had a lot of privilege, and I was able to like really use and enjoy having that and doing that, is because I didn't have a lot of classes, and some classes I had were TA. And like I said, the best part was being able to probably leave campus early, like leave school early, because I didn't have a lot of classes senior year, and getting lunch. Now that's probably the craziest shit. Like now, that's probably one of the craziest privileges. I don't know how your high school did it, but say if you had a car and you had your license, you were driving to school. I think this is only for seniors too. They might have had it for juniors, but you had to be in certain good standing and like at your school to be able to do that. Like that's what I'm saying. It was a long list. Like you had to have no detentions. You had to have I think you had to have a certain GPA. So shit, having that type of just privilege in high school, bro. You know what that shit could do, bro? Hella hoes, bro. And I was on the basketball. I was doing sports and shit, bro. So yeah, I was definitely living different. So yeah, I made sure I was in good standing by senior year. And you already know some schools do. They put that little sticker on the back of your ID card. So when you pull up to TSA, when you pull up to the prison guards, when you leaving school, because yeah, my shit had fucking prison gates. I'm not even gonna damn, but yeah, my school had fucking prison gates. But it just feels you just feel a type of way when you pull out your motherfucking ID with the sticker on the back at the security guard, and they gotta let you out. They be looking at you crazy because that ass the security guards can't leave, and the teachers treat you differently too, bro. When you walk around with car keys, they be looking at you crazy because they can't leave either. They gotta eat their sloppy ass, boring ass lunch that they made. They can't leave for lunch. They gotta stay there a full 10-hour shift, sometimes even more. So they be pissed. They be looking at you crazy type shit. I did use it for the good of the people sometimes, though. I did use that because we had a McDonald's right across the street. This was back in 2018, 2019. We had a McDonald's, by the school. So I was feeding the team. You want a McChicken? Slide me the bread. I got you. You don't even gotta slide me for gas. We're solid. I got you. But I was a man of the people. Yeah. So definitely Robin Hood type shit, man of the people type shit, man. Still, you feel me? That's pretty much it, bro. Like I said, it was definitely an experience to have. And I will talk about. I think my next video will be talking about like having a car in college. Because like I said, this is just a video, bro. Like I'm just trying to let y'all know the experience. But like, so especially in high school and college, bro, I was definitely yeah. You wanna go get something to eat? You ain't even gotta pay me for gas, buddy. Well, yeah, especially in high school with the Benzes, because I had a job in high school. I will make a video about that too. So I had a job. My parents put me to work. It's not like they would give me gas money, especially with a Benz, bro. I had to put 91 gas. Imagine a fucking 17-year-old. I mean, some niggas do, especially nowadays, 2026. Yes, yeah. I was putting 91 gas in my car after school. That shit was taking like a third of my paycheck. I was basically trying to fill up so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that was probably the only downside, because that shit teaches you at a young age that nigga, you gotta make bread, bro. You gotta be on your shit, gang. Like you gotta have the money. And at the time, I was working as a ref, and I will be making a video about that. That shit's all on my list. But I was at the time in high school, my first job at the time, I was working as a basketball ref for like youth sports for like little kids and shit. So I was making a little change here and there though. Feel me? Yeah. So I had some bread in high school and shit. But that's literally what my money was going on was like gas. And I remember one time my dad's car, which was the red one, the gas indicator, like the gas meter wasn't displaying the gas, like it was just saying E. And I was so scared because I thought my dad was gonna whoop, bro. Imagine if that's how you know I was scared of shit, because I'm already kind of big now. I was already kind of big. I was worried about my dad whooping me, bro. At that big old age of 16 cents, I was worried about getting a whoop from my pops because the gas meter. I didn't do nothing, bro. I called my mom. My voice was shaking like I don't know what to do with this nigga. Oh God, bro, I was so scared. But that teaches you at a young age though. Like you gotta be on your shit, bro. Like you have to you gotta make bread. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. We out.